Did he lose a younger male?
Yeah, my brother passed away 3 years ago.
Okay, because he's telling me his son is with him. He wants you to know that we're together. Did you drive here?
No, but he taught me to drive.
So...
And he taught me to drive in the cemetery so I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, he's telling me to tease you about your driving. What about the hearing impaired stuff? Are you learning sign language or are you doing...
I am, yeah.
Yeah, because your mom's telling me she's watching you doing sign language stuff.
This is iHeartLIVE with John Edward.
Put your hands together, everybody! Well, welcome to the iHeartLIVE, John.
Thank you guys for having me. Welcome.
Welcome back to Australia. I know
you.
this is like your second home.
Hopefully we'll be.
Yes, you do love coming here.
I do love coming here. That's why I keep coming back.
Yeah. We're very excited to have you do this for us tonight. I have seen you a number of times.
Yes.
Do it.
And thank you for always being so supportive. I really appreciate it.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
That's very kind. No, the skill and the gift is just incredible to watch. I was saying just a second ago, if anyone has any secrets in here, you're the man who will find them out.
Yes, and this is a really good point if we wind up going down a path that's going to be private and personal. If you could just get my attention and be like, John, I understand that will translate to shut up. Everybody has a hope or anticipation that they may hear from one or two people, but I may bring in people that you're not expecting to hear from. There may be other people that act as like a lead-in or a door opener. So those people that you haven't seen in a while, or your ex-in-laws, or people that you would like, I didn't like them in life, why they're coming through now. Sometimes those people are making amends by doing this. And anything that I see, hear, or feel, I share. So I want you to know that I'm not going to not say something. And sometimes the information that comes through is more for me to trust the information as it's coming through. So I'd like you to consider me to be your psychic dog for the next, as long as you're going to let me do this. And I go fetch to the afterlife, and I'm going to bring through information. And then my treat is like, good doggy is to basically give me something that's factual. You're going to hear me talk about
Are you house trained, by the way?
I am house trained.
Yeah, good. Okay, just checking.
You guys have nothing to worry about.
Well, you know.
Whatever I see, hear, or feel, I'm going to say. If you hear me talk about somebody being above you, do not look up. You're not going to see anybody floating above your head. Above you just means older for me, like parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles.
Okay.
Below you'd be younger. There is something that I coined a phrase many years ago called psychic amnesia, and that is the sudden and complete deterioration of your brain where you forget who you are, who you're related to, how people passed.
You shouldn't laugh. Don't laugh. It happens. I watched it happen yesterday on the radio. Someone rang up and John was doing a reading and John's like, there's someone with a B name. And she's like, no, there's not. And he's like, yes, there is. No, there's not. And then John goes, what's your mum's name? Betty. And so he's right. When you will hear something, you will get psychic amnesia and completely forget what your name is.
And the most important thing is don't try to place the information. Let it be what it needs to be.
Before we start, I just wanted to quickly ask, have you done any readings for celebrities? Like dead celebrities come through?
Sure.
Yeah?
I have.
Okay. What do they do? Do they like?
You know what? They're not. There's no red carpets in the afterlife. They're just. That's the role that they played when they were here. So they don't come through like, I was famous.
They don't.
No.
They don't care about that.
No.
Wow.
Nope, not at all.
Imagine doing that your whole life and then not caring afterwards.
It's just. People here care.
Yeah. No, we do. Yeah.
But not there. Not in the same way.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now another one. You've written a book, Chasing Evil, which is out now. You worked with the FBI agent.
About 25 years ago, or actually 30 years ago, there was a gentleman by the name of Robert Hilland who heard me on radio, like I do here with my buddy. And he didn't like the fact that they put me on the air. And he thought it was inappropriate, and he thought it was not cool. And he decided he was going to take this as an opportunity to kind of expose me as a fraud. So he brought to me a real case with a police officer. It was a cold case. And he brought real evidence with that case. But he also asked women in the office for a few of their items, included it in the evidence bag to try to see what would happen. I was able to discern the difference between what was part of the case and what was not. I wound up helping him on that case, but I also wound up reading for him. And as a result of bringing through information that he did not know, and he had to go ask his parents about it, and when his parents validated it, it kind of blew his mind a little bit and wanted to know more about the subject matter. And with that, hey, can you help me on some of my stuff? Would you? And I said, sure, as long as you keep my name off of everything. And he said, I want to keep my job, so that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And he retired, so now this is the culmination of 3 decades of helping him.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild journey. It was a wild journey. Can I just ask you guys to give a round of applause to everybody that put this together? Thank you, guys.
Oh, well, hey, are you ready to go?
I'm good to go.
Are we ready to go? All right, well, do your thing. And if you get anything for me, just shout it out. I'll be down here with a microphone too, okay? So feel free to go.
I've already warned everybody that's affiliated with the station that there's no spectators to this, and that if you're in this room and the information is resonating with you, they have to actually participate as well. So some coworkers might get red, and their other coworkers will learn more about them. I'm going to jump over here for 1 second. I'm going to get to your questions, but somebody's dad wants to get my attention. So if your dad's passed and he's the guy with the emphysema or the lung cancer and it's in this section, I'm coming to you. If this is for you, I'm going to tell you that I have one. Your dad wants to be not only here, but he wants to be first. So were you anticipating that maybe he would come through today? Oh, okay. So number one, your dad wants to be first. He's telling me to talk about the A name in the family, living or past. So either think like Anna, Anthony, there's an A name that he wants me to highlight. I don't know if he's one of 4 kids, if you're one of the 4 kids, but somebody's one of 4. And what they're showing me, out of the 4, 3 feels similar, 1 feels different. I know that July is important because they're talking about the month of July, either birthday or anniversary. And his mom also passed, because if your mom's not passed, he's got a woman that's with him that's on the same level. And I would see that as being like a mother-in-law or a sister.
No, it'd be my mother. Her anniversary is in July.
Your mom?
28th, yeah.
Okay.
32 years.
So I need you to know that your dad and your mom are now coming in together. So if your mom passed before your dad, then I'm supposed to tell you that your mom was there to greet him. Yeah. I want to highlight again, somebody's one of 4. He's telling me to talk about his son being with him. So did he lose a younger male?
Yeah, my brother passed away 3 years ago.
Okay, because he's telling me his son is with him. He wants you to know that we're together. And I don't know if you're getting ready to go to a wedding, but they're going to a wedding. So somebody apparently is somebody's getting married? Who's getting married?
My sister-in-law's nephew.
Oh, well, there's a wedding count. Here's what they are announcing a wedding, and I was hoping that I wasn't blowing a surprise.
No.
Okay, because they're letting me know that they're going to a wedding. I hope this helps, okay? Guys, thank you so very much. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
My husband passed away 11 months ago.
Okay.
In a car accident.
That's too much information, so now I'm going to flip it around the other way. Here's what I want people to do. I want to be able to validate information for you, but the more you say, the harder it is for me to actually do that. But thank you enough for trusting me to say that. Formulate it in a generic kind of way, what your question would be, so I can apply it to everybody. Oh. That's okay.
Does the energy of the people always stay with us?
Okay, so the answer is yes. And I think one of the most important things when we're dealing with a loss that's tragic and quick, right, is that there's unspoken communications. We didn't really get a chance to formulate a goodbye. Life is still being planned and happening, and you don't get a chance to figure out what to do. And you now have this moment of, what do they want me to do? That I can answer. And what I can answer is that they don't want us to do what we think they would want them to do. We have to do what's right for us now, because circumstances change, situations change. Who would be Francis or Frank? Who is that? Who is that? Francis or Frank?
That's my mum.
Is she passed?
Yeah, she passed in...
Oh, hold on, my job. Thank you. I need you to know that if that's your husband that we're talking about, then he's bringing in the reference to Francis. So is your husband's the one that's passed, right? Okay, so I'm always going to look for validation, and what's happening is a game of tag. So you're asking me the question, I'm answering the question through you to validate your dad, and Francis is jumping in, courtesy of this gentleman coming, okay? Now, if I say to you that somebody had breast cancer or lung cancer, where does that go in your family? Who had the breast or lung cancer? Clearly not your husband, and clearly not your mom, so now we're talking about somebody else. Had the lung cancer? Okay, so that would be your dad stepping forward, okay? And October seems to be important in the family. So there's got to be birthday or anniversary in October, yes?
Both mum and dad's birthdays and their anniversary.
In October?
And a son, yes.
Okay, so I want to talk about the real estate. So I don't know if you're doing something with property or real estate, but I'm supposed to talk about the house, the real estate, the land, right? So that's a conversation that's taking place, yes? Okay, yes. And then he has a dog with him. So I don't know if you guys lost your dog, but he's got a dog with him.
Yes.
Oh, so it's
there
two.
There was a dog when I was young. That was the strong family dog.
So
there's 2 dogs.
Yeah, he's got 2 that are with him. I don't know if there's a reference. Do you remember the TV show The Partridge Family? Yes, remember? Okay. Is there a reason why he's showing me Shirley Jones? He could show me Shirley Jones in any aspect of her career, right? But I'm seeing it in The Partridge Family. So I like people to get it the way I'm getting it.
I used to watch the show.
Okay, maybe, but I feel like if he was a big Partridge Family fan, maybe, but I think there's more to that. So I don't know if there's a family of musicians or if I'm supposed to be talking about a bunch of people in a family of musicians, because that's how I would interpret that.
So my father's father was a jazz musician, and we all, as children, have that talent through us, yes.
So you're a family of musicians. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yes.
And where would he be talking about I think it's Michael. Who's the M like Michael or Mark? Sorry, I'm wrong. That's for you. Who's your mom talking about? That would be the M name in the family. And was your mom feisty? Yes?
Yeah.
Could I say something that's maybe inappropriate?
Of course.
Okay. Is there somebody that, see, I learn a lot of language when I come here. Is there somebody who technically could be pissed? Not in the angry sense?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the angry sense.
Not in the angry sense.
Yeah, but in the other sense.
In that sense?
Yeah.
Yes. It's her reference to bring up so that you know that it's her. Okay? Now, are you related to Frances as well? How are you connected? Are you like a pseudo-daughter?
Really close friend.
Well, you
You're like a pseudo-daughter, right?
I guess.
Now, you were sitting there in you know the chair by the couch, Mom? You know the chair by the couch in your house? Yeah. He's telling me he was with you while you were sitting in the chair by the couch and that you were not watching television, but you were just like sitting there like staring at like what happened to my life kind of a vibe, like what's going on. And then you heard the noise outside, whatever the knocking was, and you were like, oh my God, is that him, right? Yes? Okay. So
She keeps saying that she keeps hearing the doorbell at night, but no one's there and no
I was
one's on
gonna
the
say,
camera.
It's his way of letting you know he's around, right? So whether it's somebody knocking or a doorbell ringing or the Ring camera going off or all of that stuff, it's ways that they'll utilize their energy to be able to let you know that they're still around. Can I just say something really off the wall crazy? And I say everything that I see. Do you wear his boxer underwear? Like, do you wear like shorts of his? Why would he show me somebody putting shorts on top of pants?
I don't know.
Imagine seeing like regular pants and then like shorts on top of them.
No, I have no idea.
Did he do something weird once? Did he put like clothing backwards, or is there some type of backwards clothing day I'm supposed to be bringing up? If that's not for you and that's not for you guys, it's in this section. Like, this is a message. Like, what I'm seeing is too ridiculous of something for me to see it, not to say it. So if you're behind them and this has anything to do with your family and they're using this as a way to get my attention, please put your hand up, because now I'm nosy.
I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but
Okay.
I wear, like, when I play soccer, I wear shorts over my leggings.
So yes?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not, like, it's, yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If I'm jumping to you from here, normally there's a connection. Normally there's a lead in, meaning something that I said here makes your family member go, oh, she's got this. I've got that too. Let's get him to her by this.
Yeah, you also mentioned Frances. My name's Françoise.
Is
and
there
you
somebody-
mentioned breast cancer.
Did somebody pass from that?
No, both my mum and I have had breast cancer.
Done. So I just need to get to you for there. Tell me where DN like Diane or DN like Dan, where's the DN name, living or past?
We've got a good friend and neighbour, Diane.
Okay. Has Diane passed?
No.
So then if you guys are together, I have a husband or a brother for one of you that's passed.
No.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Divorced? I don't know.
Wait, you have a
Oh,
divorce?
brother. Mum's lost two brothers, yeah.
Right. So I
Sure.
only just have one. So, Mom, was there a brother that was in a different place than you? Was there a brother that was at a distance from you? Was there a brother you were not communicating with at one point?
Mum has trouble hearing, so.
Okay, you can tell her.
Your brother. Mum's brother is living in Switzerland, and
Okay.
we're in Australia. So.
So, but he's living.
No, he's passed.
So that would be the distance.
Sorry, my brother lives in Switzerland too, and
Okay.
he's living. Yep.
So I'm going to say that Mom's brother, the male figure on the same level,
Yes.
that's in a distance, is
Yes.
using my energy to get to you.
Okay.
By bringing up the connection to what I said over here, which would be then the breast cancer connection. But now I want more. Somebody had Alzheimer's or a dementia, and I'm supposed to tell you that whoever had that has their memories back. So they're acknowledging that they're sharp as a tack, they have their memories back. And there seems to be something about mobility. So if somebody's having an issue ambulating or getting around. Yes. That needs to be paid attention to, because when ego gets in the way of that, that's where damage can come in. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
okay.
this is where we have to empower, not embarrass.
Okay.
So we're going to leave that there.
Got it.
Okay?
Thank you.
Can you pass the mic behind you? Thank you. Right behind you. One. Lady with the black shirt on. I think it's black. Now you're looking down. Now you're looking up. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Why is September important for you? What's in September? And is it your mom that's passed, ma'am?
Yeah, my mum.
Yeah, your mom's here. She wants me to bring up 9. So 9 to me would be the 9th month, September. So it's got to be a birthday or anniversary connected to that. And then she's making me feel like I'm supposed to, are you the baby of her family?
I'm the only one.
Okay, she's calling you the baby girl, so I thought you were the baby of the family. I'm going to tell you, one, she's okay. Two, I'm seeing pink roses. When I see pink roses, that's my symbol of expressing their love. And I feel like I'm supposed to say somebody had either congestive heart failure or somebody had some type of cardiac issue, but it's like more of a multi-system organ shutdown that they're making me feel like. So it's not just like one thing, like I go, oh, I passed like this. It's more like I had this, then this happened, and then it's like all of these things started failing. That's how it feels. So is that your mom?
Yeah.
Is that how, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then are you connected to her?
That's my son.
Okay. So this is grandma for you.
Yeah.
So then you would be the person who's got the creative edge, or you're the person who's got the artistic side?
Yeah.
Okay. How can I say it? How I'm seeing it? Okay. She's making me feel like you need to use it more. You need to kind of do whatever you're doing, but don't lose your creative side. Can I ask you what you do?
I run an influencer agency.
Okay. So are you expanding that? Can I just tell you what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you need to be the face of it more than you are, and you don't want to be front facing. You want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you're the person who has to actually make the business happen in the way that it happens. And if you don't put yourself in the front facing position, it's not going to grow in the way that you want to. Rose is who? Rose?
Her best mate.
Is Rose?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if I said to you, talk about Andrew or Andy, where's the name that sounds like that? Oh, there's a car accident here too. Somebody else passed in an accident. It's in that back section. So right where you guys are back there, somebody passed in a vehicle accident. There's some type of impact that causes how somebody passed.
I've had a car accident, but no association to Chris that I know.
Okay, so you have the person who passed in the impact?
Yeah.
Okay, that now tells me that you are also connected to somebody who has a C or a K name, like Chris. So either living or past, there's a C or a K connection to you. Where's the C or K? And is it a contemporary for you that's passed? I'm just curious.
I was younger, but very close family friend.
And then where's the connection to October for you? Am I jumping again?
Not me.
Okay. What's the October connection?
My dad was born in October.
Is dad passed?
His dad's passed.
Okay, hold on, wait. My job. Is there something that you tie yourself to with him that has to do with a specific type of music?
Oh, yeah. He used to listen to like Rick Astley, Never Gonna Let You.
Am I being Rick rolled from the afterlife? Is that what's happening?
Well, he was a joker in his day.
So this would be your dad's way of stepping in. Now, did you say earlier today to him, like, yo, I'm coming to this event. I need you to like just pop in or let me know that you're here in some way?
No, his anniversary is around the corner.
And then is mom still living?
Mum's still here.
Is she difficult?
Very.
I'm
Stubborn
serious.
as.
She's difficult, right?
Very.
Okay. So your dad's making me feel like, ha.
Oh, do you want to laugh?
Like, yeah.
He passed on her birthday as one last hurrah.
He's literally making me feel like, ha. To her.
Yeah, not surprised.
But to you as well. And listen, I feel like he really appreciates your mom, but I also feel like there's a level of, she's not easy. And you have to learn how to communicate with her. As you're getting older, you're going to have to learn how to communicate with her differently, not as her child, but more as a contemporary. She's a force. This is a person who has an opinion and knows how to use it and can crush somebody with an eyebrow raise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Now, why is it that your sister can manage her, but you can't?
My sister has more patience.
Okay. I think it's a little bit different. I'm going to tell you why. I think your sister found a way of creating boundaries with your mom, and you still allow certain things to happen. So you allow things to take place, and therefore it becomes easier for her. Whereas your sister's like, no, I don't have time for that, so I'm not doing that. Where you're like, no, I don't want to get dad upset. I don't want my mom to be upset. I don't want this. I don't want that. So you're not creating the boundaries in the same way. So your dad's kind of giving this energy of, be careful about that. I hope this helps, guys. Thank you. All right, questions. If you have questions, throw your hands up. We can do one here. How about back there? If you guys have questions, throw your hands up.
I lost my son last year.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I had a lady come to me that night in spirit form.
Okay, thank you.
And she said, he's okay, he's with me. I found him.
Okay.
So I just want to know if he's okay.
So I'm going to say this in a generic way for everybody. I have never had in 41 years of doing this work, somebody come through and tell me they're not okay. I've never had somebody come through and say, hey, I need more prayers. I've never had someone say, I need you to go to the cemetery and put more flowers. What I have had them come through and say, I know you're not okay because I'm not here, and I want you to be okay. So I'm going to do what I can to let you know that. So they're okay, we're not. And we have to work on moving through our grief, honoring that feeling. And that's the thing. We have to feel the feelings and we have to deal with the feelings in order to heal. And healing doesn't mean letting them go. What healing means is including them and not externalizing. And when you found your boy, right? That's devastating in any shape, way, or form. It doesn't matter if the child is 1, 20, or 80. It doesn't matter how old, or it's not the natural order. But here's the thing. Some energy came through and recognized that you needed to know that he's okay and he's with me.
It was a lady I didn't recognise.
Okay.
I can short brown hair, fringe.
But did she feel familiar to you in any way? Even if you didn't recognize her, did she feel familiar to you?
A nice energy, not evil or
Right.
a nice energy.
As a mom, you felt comforted to know, like, whoever she was, he's good.
Yeah.
So more or less, it was probably a family member. And I wouldn't be shocked if you were looking through old family photos of either yours or his dad's and then go, that's the woman. There's the lady. And you said he passed in the last year?
Yeah, last year,
Okay,
last May.
So you're in the first year of loss. And this is for everybody. I talk about the first year of loss as being the coasting year, where you go from month to month, event to event, holidays, and you go through all of these moments. And when you go through these moments, you get support from people, right? People have supported you. In addition to people supporting you, sometimes the most important people in your life, the people that you think would be your ride or dies, don't show up.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah, they abandon you.
Yeah.
So I need you to know that this is all part of what takes place. Because they can't fathom your type of loss, they literally shun you. So I'm sorry if you've experienced that. But here's what I want to prepare you for. And for anybody that's in the first year of loss that can hear me or is watching this, the second year of loss is harder. Let me explain to you why. You've already done the firsts, and now you're going to go through the seconds. And you go through the seconds almost with this weird feeling of like, okay, I already did this. I should feel better, but I don't. And the people that did support you sometimes step back now because they got you through the first year. So now you feel isolated. You may feel a little bit more alienated. You may feel slightly more alone. Your grief is now deeper and realer because the shock of it is worn off. And you're going to go to the place of, what's wrong with me? And then you're going to remember this conversation and you're going to say, nothing. It's part of the grieving process. And I'm going to hope, start writing letters to your son.
Yeah.
Every time you want to connect with him or talk to him, I want you to take a pen and I want you to put it to paper and I want you to write a letter to him. If it's once a day, great. If it's once a week, whatever it is. Because what that does is it creates a mind-soul connection and you're getting the energy out of you onto paper. And it builds a bridge between you and him. But he's not the only child you lost because he's got a sibling that's with him. So I don't know if there's a miscarriage or a child that didn't happen.
I lost 2 brothers to the same disease.
Okay, so there's the other 2 then are with him because I feel like he's with the 2. That's what it feels like. Did anything affect his spine or did something affect their spine?
All of them affected their spine.
Okay. And did one of them pass way younger than the other?
But one at 12, one at 15, and Levi at 16. Levi,
Okay.
my son, he lasted the longest.
So I feel like when you think about them, you need to think about them like they're like fitness models and legitimately see them completely healthy and no longer bound to the physical world. Did somebody actually tell you that they had a dream of your son and he was like tall and big?
No, I had a dream about him and he came back alive again.
Okay. And he was bigger? Did it feel bigger than normal?
He stretched and he came back alive.
He wants you to know that was real.
Okay.
The bigger version of what I'm seeing is like that was real. Think of me like that. Why are we supposed to be talking about you cutting his hair?
We used to cut his hair because he was disabled. It was hard to take him to the hairdressers.
Okay. So he's telling me to talk about the cutting of the hair. I don't know if I'm still with you, if I'm over here. Somebody wants me to say Archibald, Archie? Okay, so in this section, right where I am, I'm feeling it loudly. Like, say Arch.
My nephew's got a cat called Archie, but I'm telling
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Is that a living cat? Okay. That is legitimately just a factual validation of what I'm saying to your niece.
Oh, wow.
Like, where's the Archie connection of the family? Because I'm hearing Archie. So you said that's your...
nephew's cat.
Okay.
Don't ask me. It's
So I
alive.
just told the story the other day. I had a dog come through in Chicago, and the dog came through with its name being Tiffany, and then the dog acknowledged that it had its name spelled wrong on something paperwork wise, and the mom said, "Yes, that's true," and then the dog made a joke, and the dog said, "Why didn't they use my full legal name?" Tiffany Marie. And the woman went, wait a minute, it was Tiffany Marie. And that was all that came through for her. And then I went to somebody else.
Yeah, there you go.
And that night I was laying in bed going, I really hope she was wanting to hear from her dog tonight. But in this case, it's just a validation that your son's okay. Alrighty? Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's go there. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
So my question is, yes, I recently lost my mate. So you talk about the first year. It's always not the hardest, but the second year is as well. I find that I'm always looking to connect. We were very close. And I don't know what the signs are. I don't know what they should be. So I was hoping you could maybe give some light of what they could be.
So in my opinion, professionally, they usually assign something symbolic. So in the case over here, there was the knocking, right, in the doorbell. So usually they do something to get your attention and something that would be paralleling your relationship and your friendship. So sometimes it's like numbers or something that you may see symbolically. So let's say your favorite movie was Transformers, and then all of a sudden you now see Transformer logos everywhere. That would be the thing. You can also directly ask, I would like you to send me this. And then don't tell anybody what it is. So here's an example. When my mom passed, I, did a number of like testing things with her. I like data. I like validation. But I was having a tough moment. And I asked her to put a blue feather in my hand. And I was like, how is she going to actually do that? Like a regular white feather, a gray feather from a bird, easier. But how is she going to get a blue feather in my hand? So a few months later, I'm at a psychic fair in New York. And I got up to use the restroom. And as I was coming back, I was looking at the table where the guy was selling all the crystals and the books and the tarot cards. And I'm walking backwards like this. And when I turned around, there was a circular table that was here. And I walked right into it and I knocked it over. And I was like, oh my God, Richard, I'm so sorry. And I bent down and I started stacking all the books in my hand. The book that I knocked over was a book called Illusions by Richard Bach. And the cover of the book is the cosmos with one free-floating blue feather. I had a meltdown, a legit meltdown at Danford's Inn in Port Jefferson in Long Island that I'm sure people are still like, what was that? It was amazing is what it was. So you could do that and you can wait for him to do that. Did anybody bring like a chocolate pastry with them in their bag? Did somebody like stop and get like a croissant with chocolate inside? Or am I supposed to be saying that as like a code word for somebody? I'm literally feeling like bring up chocolate croissant or like whatever the proper way of saying that in French is. No? Okay, well, if that's a code word, I just said it. Go ahead.
Hi there. I was going to ask you, how soon after the person passes do they sort of observe you?
Moments after they pass, they can come through. Like when I tell you like moments after, I was doing an event in Philadelphia and I was reading for a woman and everything I said to her, she said, everything you're saying is accurate except one thing. I was talking about her cousin who had overdosed. And I said, what is that? She goes, he's still alive, but I knew he wasn't. So I said, oh my God, I don't know how much time we have left tonight. What time is it? And she was like, 8:30. I said, we got plenty of time. I didn't care about the time. I wanted to mark what time it was that this was happening. The next morning, ironically also at 8:30, we got an email in the office where he had indeed passed, and she found out in the room that he had passed first. So that's an example of how soon somebody can also pass. I did another event with a colleague, a good friend of mine who's now passed. Her name is Shelley Peck. And we were doing an event on Long Island, and she had this amazing ability to connect with the most recent passings in the room, which was very, very hard for her. She used to get overwhelmed emotionally. And I said to her, I go, well, you're like the greeting committee for people. I said, so that's your ability, your superpower. And we were doing this event, and she made a connection with a man in the room whose wife had passed. And she said, so your wife is here. She's telling me she just passed. And he said, that's true. And she said, she's telling me she just passed in the last week. And he said, she did. And then she said, sir, she's telling me her wake is happening tonight. And he said, it is. And she lost it and went, what are you doing here? And he said, I know she would come through for me. There were like 700 people in the room who couldn't speak after that moment. So she had just passed and she had just come through. Where's William or Bill for you?
My grandpa.
William or Bill?
William is his middle name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And his grandpa passed?
Yes.
So usually they only give me a middle name is if there's somebody with the two same first names. So is there something you got his name passed down?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
his father and my grandfather's father.
Are we on your mom's side of the family?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And his mom's mom also passed?
Yes.
And two people have the same birth date exactly?
Oh my goodness. Yes, my mum, grandma, and her mum.
Janet? Jeanette? Where's the name like that? Janet? Jeanette? Who's Janet or Jeanette? No, over here. Over there. There's like Janet, Jeanette. Matter of fact, it's like Janet, Jeanette, Marie.
Jeanette's my mum's name.
Okay, is mom living?
Yes.
Okay. And then are you in the process of doing something with a sports clinic? Or is there any type of sports related something that we're talking about?
No.
I'm seeing like almost like physical therapists, like sports physio.
Yeah, I have an uncle in hospital at the moment who's going through rehab. Maybe.
I was going to say, is there some type of physical therapy or physical rehab that's happening?
Yeah.
How much did you learn about that?
Not too much.
Okay. Is mom still here?
Yeah.
Can you talk to your mom about this?
Yeah.
Feel like we need to pay attention to the protocol. Like, what is the protocol? Is the protocol being used? Are they actually doing the protocol, is the feeling? Or when he gets out of rehab, make sure he's doing the protocol, right? And then somebody had a brain tumor. Somebody had something affected their brain. Is the gentleman with you? Are you guys together?
Yeah.
I may be bringing something up around you, sir. Somebody had something affected their brain. So think brain tumor, aneurysm, something brain related. There's like a neurological thing.
My grandfather passed from a tumor.
In the brain?
Skin cancer on the top of his head.
Okay, your granddad's coming in because I'm feeling that connection. And then dad's passed for somebody. They tell me to talk about dad being here.
Both my mum and dad's fathers have passed.
But your dad's living?
My dad's living, yes.
So right where they're standing, dad is here. I have dad that's coming in. Is your dad passed? Take the mic. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Your dad's here. So why is your dad jumping into their reading? What did I say? What did I say
don't know.
that?
My daughter's holding his watch.
That's why. Because I need to make sure you know that he's here. But he's jumping in. But he's got that same playful vibe that the dad back there had.
Yeah.
Like he wants me to mess with you.
Yes.
Like
That'd be right.
About driving. Did you drive here?
No, but he taught me to drive.
So.
And he taught me to drive in the cemetery so I wouldn't hurt anybody.
That. Yeah, he's telling me to tease you about your driving. Okay. I was like, please don't make me say something that's going to sound rude. I don't know if your dad also had something that affected his brain, like dementia or Alzheimer's, where he was not of clear mind. But I need you to know, I got my memories back. I got my memories back.
Beautiful.
He's also saying that he put on voices. So I don't know if you have video of him putting on voices, or if there's some type of audio messages that he left, or like phone messages where he would like do characters or put on voices. But he's telling me to put on voices.
Yeah, especially with one of his sisters-in-law, yes.
Okay. And then who's the person that used to like to scare prank people?
My brother.
Is he passed? Yeah. So your brother's coming in as a scare pranker. He wants me to prank people. Like he wants me to like legitimately like jump out of a closet and scare you. Is Catherine or Kathleen or the C or K name like that connected to you guys?
No.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Kathleen. No.
Who would be like Catherine or Karen?
No, my daughter's friend's grandmother. Her name's Catherine. She passed 2 days ago.
Yeah. So they're bringing her in because they're telling me it's Catherine. Yeah. Yeah. You need to let them know that Catherine came in.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you.
Was anybody on television in your family? You were on television?
Yeah.
Do you all know her?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just a contestant on a game show.
Okay, I was like, because I've been in this movie before where everybody in the room knows somebody except me. So they're using your TV appearance. They're using it as a way of validating for you. Thank you so much. Question, go ahead.
So my mum passed and her name was Chris and she passed in a collision that you said earlier.
Okay.
What are some ways that she shows me that she's around?
What do you think are some ways that she shows you that she's around? Just name one, because I'm sure there's about 5.
Sometimes when it rains
Mm-hmm.
and when I feel the sun really, really, really warm on my back.
So that is your symbol? Okay, 1, I love that because that's a beautiful metaphor of feeling warmth and feeling connected. Was that not her fault, that accident?
I'm not really sure. It was when I was really young.
Okay. It wasn't her fault, right? Okay, I just want to, this feeling where I take on responsibility? I have the opposite feeling. I feel like, nope, like not for me. Who stepped in and helped be that mother energy for you?
My auntie.
I'm supposed to say thank you to you. So if you did that, then I'm supposed to say thank you for doing what you did. But you didn't step in as mom. You never tried to be mom. You tried to be the best, biggest sister or aunt as possible by still acknowledging her mom as being present, correct? Yes? And then you did your own version of talking to her, like, I hope I'm doing this okay. I hope it's all right. I hope I did this in the right way. Okay. Is there any type of educational component that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. Because she's telling me to talk about you in class and you in school. So you're in class and you're in school. And what about the hearing impaired stuff? Are you learning sign language or are you doing?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. Because your mom's telling me she's watching you doing sign language stuff.
Oh, that's so cute. I was just telling my aunt the other day that I just learned how to do the alphabet, like just now.
And you're also learning how to make protein muffins?
No.
What's the yogurt? Why are you putting yogurt and flour together? Wouldn't that be for a protein bread? Oh, that's you? Oh.
I do that.
Okay, well, she's acknowledging thank you, and she sees you what you're doing.
She makes a lot of food for me. I just moved out, so I don't have much, and she does lots of drop-offs.
You're a good egg is kind of the feeling that I have here. And happy birthday. Whose birthday is now? Who's she wishing happy birthday to? It's got to be somebody who's living.
My dad and my sister is next week.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's your sister. Wish her happy birthday coming from your mom. Okay. I want to do an energetic exercise with you guys. Put your feet flat on the ground. I want you to bring your hands together and shake them up like this. Shake them up. And you could stand up and do it the same way. Shake them out. I want you to hold them about this, like a foot apart, okay? If you can, close your eyes, and I want you to focus on my voice. I want you to feel the energy between the palms of your hands. You may feel like tingles going from palm to palm. I want you to see that energy coming together and forming a ball of light. See it being a bright white light. And I want you to imagine this light getting brighter and brighter, and it's the universal energy coming through you, forming this energy. And I want you to put into this ball of light anything that you see as being an obstacle, a blockage, something that's negative, that's not positive for you, that can get in the way of your future, that goes into this ball of light. Now, on the count of 3, we're going to release this up and out to the universe. 1, 2, 3, and release. And like your hands are wet and you don't have paper towel, shake that energy off. What we just did is a cognitive conscious release exercise. It's where you're naming something that's negative in your life as a blockage and an obstacle and doing something actionable with it. I'd like you guys to do this once a day. I don't care if you do it in the morning or if you do it in the afternoon, if you do it at night, but do it at least once a day. And the reason why this is important is our brain works on creating like neural pathways. And what we think, we manifest and we create. So if we come from a place of, I never get a sign, I never get a symbol, I never get a message, I never get a reading, you never will. Because that's the story you're telling yourself. So we want to change that story. And we don't want to externalize our connections. We want to internalize those connections. Nobody in this room needs a reading. Nobody in this room needs a medium. But what everybody does need is an understanding that there's a survival of consciousness. And if we can get rid of those blockages and get them out of the way, then it makes it easier for them to come through to us and for us to recognize it. So every day, put whatever it is in that ball of light and release it so that in order to create that positive future, you guys have heard like manifesting, right? It's a big deal. But you can't manifest just positive stuff without dealing with the foundation of what might be negative. The last thing I'm going to say is if you came by yourself, I want you to think about one person when you get home that you can call and just tell them that you appreciate them. Because sometimes we don't get a second chance at that first opportunity. But if you came with someone you like, maybe you work with them, maybe you care about them, I'd like you to turn to them now and express it in some way. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, I just want to say that whenever I do any type of work like this, when you guys do that part, I absolutely love it because I get a chance to feel the vibration raise, because the vibration of love is what this is all about. And whether that love is happening in the physical body or outside the physical body, there is a survival of consciousness. I hope I've inspired you guys today. And again, I want to say thank you to Smallzy and everybody here for allowing me to do this.
John Edward, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
Incredible work. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you guys.
John Edward, put your hands together for him.
Thank you.